What's up everyone? Today I'll be covering this weird and obscure technology, Iceberg. A lot of the stuff on here is really interesting, like the useless machine, the supreme brick, and the USB pet rock. I'm just gonna get into it now. Enjoy the video and comment what you want to see next. Japanese vending machine. So, in Japan, there are a ton of different vending machines for different things all over the place. For example, there are vending machines for masks, fruit, clothing, and a lot of other weird things. The baguette pack. This is a backpack to carry a baguette. It was designed by this guy, Matty Benedetto, who has a YouTube channel about making unnecessary inventions. This is where a lot of these things come from. Candy catapult case. Basically, this is a case for your iPhone where you fill it with like Skittles or whatever, and then when you want one, you pull down a lever and it shoots one out for you to eat.
And this is the iPhone case I designed for it.
To begin, effortlessly remove the left side hopper cover and begin filling it with all of your favorite hard candies. Replace the back face to keep your candy safe and sound inside. As you pull down on the lever, you'll unlock the candy pass-through window to let one delicious piece through.
Hot sauce syringe. This one is a little weird. It's like a normal syringe, but it has this thing on the end which splits it into like 10 different directions. So the idea is you put hot sauce in the syringe and then stuff it in your burrito and push it down so it distributes hot sauce everywhere in the burrito. Calculator watch. This one's pretty obvious. A calculator watch is just a watch that is also a calculator. It still goes on your arm, but it has like a keypad and you can make calculations on the go. They were first produced back in the 70s, but they're actually still somehow being sold. There's this Casio one for 20 bucks on Amazon. Bottled clean air. So, back in 2015, these two guys put a Ziploc bag of air on eBay as a joke. It sold for 99 cents. Afterwards, they tried it again, and somehow it gained a bit of traction on the internet, and a bidding war started. The bag of air ended up selling for $168. After this, they decided to start a company targeted at people in big cities who were breathing in polluted air. They ended up receiving a lot of orders from places in China with oftentimes dangerous air qualities. They made a lot of money. USB mouse with digital scale. This one is really odd. This company named Brando made a computer mouse which also has a scale on it, like where you put something down and it tells you its mass. I don't know why they thought this was something that people needed, but apparently people didn't need it because it's discontinued now. Okay, so the Bathe and Brew was a shower head that had a coffee maker in it. It would supposedly cut your morning routine time in half by making coffee while you're in the shower. On the box, it says 1 cup for every 12 gallons, which seems pretty terrible. As funny as this is, the product never actually existed. It was just a joke box you could buy to put like an actual gift in. Burrito blanket. This is just a blanket that has a tortilla print on it, and it kind of looks like a burrito. Nikukyu mouse. I think that's how you say that. This was a computer mouse released in Japan in 2010. It had a cat paw on it, and it kind of looked like a cat paw. Other than that, I don't think there's much else to say about this one. High-tech toilets. Of course, this is in Japan. So, there are these things called super toilets. That's the actual name. It has like a remote control on the side of it. It has seat warming and deodorization built in. It also has a built-in bidet. And this is really funny to me, but they also play music. Laundroid. I really wish this thing was still around. Basically, it was a machine that would wash, dry, iron, sort, and fold your clothes into your closet. In 2016, Seven Dreamers, the company that created this concept, had acquired $60 million in funding. Still, in 2019, they filed for bankruptcy. Denso vacuum cleaner shoes. This was a shoe developed in Japan that acted as a vacuum cleaner as you walked around. Apparently, it's still just a prototype. Chopsticks fan. So, this is a mini fan that you can attach to your chopsticks, and it will cool down your noodles as you eat them, instead of just blowing on them. Sony Vaio Mouse Talk. This was a computer mouse developed by Sony. Basically, it was a regular mouse, but if you flipped it open like a flip phone, you could use it as a microphone for Skype or whatever. I feel like this isn't even a bad idea. It would just be way better if you didn't have to flip it open to use it. Hush Me voice mask. This is a mask you'd put on your mouth when you're on the phone, and then when you're in a crowded place, you could talk freely and nobody would hear what you were saying. In this article I read, the guy who wrote the article posted this picture, and it's just really funny to me. Remote control cushion. This is a pillow that also acts as a TV remote, so instead of just using the remote they give you, you get to use a worse and more inconvenient one. Air-conditioned shoes. I think you get the idea with this one. Portable chin rest. This is basically a chin cushion on a tripod that you like set up on the subway or whatever, and then you have a chin rest that you can put your face on. Dog sack. This was a bag that you'd attach to the side of your car, and you'd put your dog in it instead of just having him in the car. This is catastrophic. If you have a dog or cat or something, go pet it right now. Hot dog hider. This is another one of those useless invention ones. Basically, it was this piece of plastic that you'd attach to your hot dog, and then it would, like, hide the hot dog as you ate it. The eye dangle. The eye dangle is this cord that you attach to the back of your phone, and then you can, like, hang it from the ceiling or whatever. And then you could lay upright and have your phone above your face. Bluetooth toaster. Basically, it was a toaster that you could start from your phone with Bluetooth. This is obviously a pretty stupid idea, because your phone can't put the bread in the toaster for you. So why wouldn't you just press the button when you're putting in the bread? BMW color changing car. Okay, this one's actually pretty crazy. Apparently, BMW has a prototype car that can change color. It's not like a minor tint change or whatever. It, like, actually changes color. I'll show you a video of it.
You can see what I'm going to do is go into here and look. You can select all of these colors. I'm going to go for yellow. Let's do yellow. Something bright. Watch. Still going, still going. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely insane? Get some racing stripes. So what goes with yellow? Let's go with gray. Let's do this. Ready? Look at that!
I can obviously imagine it'd probably be super expensive, but I mean, that's pretty cool. Nintendo ROB. So the Nintendo ROB was a robot-style game controller for the NES. It was released during the video game crash of 1983, so it was branded as more of an interactive toy rather than something relating to video games. Unfortunately, it was pretty poorly received, and it only had 2 games made for it. You can still play them in Smash, though. Lightning fake eyelashes. This one was a bit of a blunder. The lightning fake eyelashes were these electronic accessories you'd put on your eyelids, and then they would light up and flash all kinds of fun colors. I guess they were supposed to resemble eyelashes, but just be more vibrant. They kind of just make you look dumb, though. The shoebrella. The shoebrella is a mini umbrella you attach to, like, your ankle, and then it keeps your shoes from getting wet. So, yeah. Walking sleeping bags. This one is a sleeping bag that you wear so you can, like, walk around in it. The thing is, there's not really, like, a practical use for it, I guess. Sushi bazooka. This was a big stick that you'd put sushi ingredients in, and then it would kind of help you form it into a roll. Then you'd push it out into, like, a big roll of sushi, and you could chop it up. Somnox. The Somnox is this robot pillow thing that you'd have to help you fall asleep. It would basically slowly expand and contract like someone breathing, and kind of relax you when you're in bed. But it was $600, so. Laser-guided scissors. So this is a pair of scissors that has a laser pointer inside it, and it's supposed to guide your cut so you can cut in a straight line. I can't imagine that it works super well, but you can still buy them on Amazon, so I guess they're doing something right. The Solafeet foot tanner. This thing is a little box that you put your feet in when you're sitting at your desk or whatever, and it tans just your feet. I don't really know why you'd want that, but maybe some people are more concerned with tan feet than I am. It does cost almost $300. Wireless kiss machine. Okay, this one's really something. Basically, this is a machine for people in long-distance relationships. And you can, like, kiss the machine, and it replicates it for the other person, so that 2 people can kiss even when they're miles away. Here's a little quote from the guy who made it. "The elements of a kiss include the sense of taste, the manner of breathing, and the moistness of the tongue. If we can recreate all of those, I think it will be a really powerful device." That is alarming. Butter stick. So this one is just a bunch of butter stuffed in a glue stick, because I guess people think that using a knife is too difficult. Supreme brick. So the brand Supreme, known for making comically overpriced clothing, made a brick at one point. Literally just a brick that says Supreme on it. It's going for $800 on eBay though, so I guess that's pretty good. Yodeling pickle. This one is very funny. It's just a plastic pickle that yodels when you press a button. According to Amazon, more than 1,000 people have bought it in the last month, which is pretty crazy. Car exhaust barbecue. So this is another one of those prank boxes that you put a real gift in. It's just a box that advertises a barbecue that's heated by your car's exhaust. Fish training kit. So this is like an obstacle course that you get for your fish. I'll show you the video.
So your fish does nothing. Until now. R2 Fish School Kit. Everything you need to train your fish to do amazing tricks.
I figured this was a joke or something, but you can actually buy this kit on Amazon. Well, it's unavailable right now, but you could at one point buy it. Selfie toaster. So this is a toaster where you upload a picture of something, and then the toaster will burn that photo into a piece of toast. They honestly look pretty terrible, but I mean, what can you expect? I'd say they're alright for a toaster. Toilet paper hat. So all I could find relating to this one is this photo with the caption, "The hay fever hat allows you to blow your nose wherever you need to." The practicality of this one is debatable, but I guess it does solve some sort of problem. The No Phone Zero. The No Phone is a plastic brick that resembles a smartphone. It was made to help people fight their addiction to their mobile phone. They pitched it on Shark Tank, but nobody wanted to buy it, so they went to Kickstarter, where they raised $18,000. You can get one from their website right now, but I don't really know why you would. Human washing machine. Do not get in this machine. It's this big pod that was made in Japan, and you crawl into it, and then it like gives you a shower. I can't imagine that you'd be like super clean in this thing. I wouldn't trust it. Useless machine. A useless machine is a little box that's only function is to flip its own switch to turn itself off. Cybernaut. I don't really know how to say this one. I think it's Cybernaut. Cybernaut was a company that produced wearable technology, like smartwatches for example. Their first product, the Poma, was supposedly a computer that you could wear, and it was like portable. It ended up on the list of the top 50 worst tech fails of the decade back in 2011 due to clunky design and slow hardware. Cybernaut actually survived a bankruptcy in 2005, but they were charged with fraud a few years after and officially shut down in 2017. Robotic monster wolf. So, this small village in Japan installed this robotic wolf to scare off bears. It looks like this. Apparently it worked because they haven't seen any bears since. Keyboard panic button. As far as I can tell, this is just a keyboard button that says panic. And I guess you can replace your escape key with it if you want. DVD rewinder. So, you probably knew this, but you don't need to rewind a DVD. It's not a VHS tape. So this is literally just a machine that you put a disc in and then it spins it around just for fun. Computer hood privacy scarf. This one is very comical. This is basically just a big fabric thing that you attach to your head and your computer screen, and then no one can see what you're looking at. And you look really funny when you wear it. Finally, the USB pet rock. Alright, you made it to the last one. This one is literally a rock with a cord stuffed into it. And then you plug the rock into your computer and it does absolutely nothing. That is hilarious. There's just no reason for the cord to be there. You can buy these things for like 15 bucks and it's just a rock. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it this far, you might as well subscribe. I'm hoping to get another video out this month, so if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know in the comments. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.